Good afternoon. My name is Ginny Lindsay, and I'm the principal therapist at From 2 to 3 Relationship and Marriage Counselling in Crow's Nest. And I wanted to talk to you today about being with the partner that you picked. So I have just listened to a great podcast by the Goop podcast about how to be with the partner you picked. And I then have just had a morning of working with couples, so I thought it would be a really good idea to be able to share some of the learnings that I listened to in the podcast, but also how I see them playing out in my rooms. So the first thing is, I think, how do we be with the partner that we picked is nearly like saying how to be with the animal we picked. And what do I mean by that? So I am my own person. I have my own brain. I have my own nervous system. I have my own family of origin. I have my own beliefs, my own expectations, and values on how I see the world. And I think what happens is, so I'm my own type, my own animal of myself. I then meet a partner who is going to be potentially a different animal. And that animal has their own family of origin and their own beliefs, expectations, and values on how they see the world and their own life experiences. And so what happens is we're two animals really getting together. And I think it's a really good analogy to actually think about when we're putting two people together in a couple. And so what happens is we come from our own lens. So for me, I might feel quite okay to approach the other animal from the way I would do it. But if that animal is always going to turn around and bite me, then I'd be foolish to keep it going. And so what it's not about trying to become critical or blaming or put the other one down. My job in a relationship is to try and understand how to be with the other animal, to try and be with them that they feel safe, that they will step forward. And so therefore we are co-creating a relationship together. So I have to therefore learn how to be with the other animal. So I think it's a really great way, and it sort of in a way nearly simplifies how to look at relationships or how to look at our partner in a different way. And so I think what we then want to be able to do is we want to develop a relationship that is based on fairness and that is based on trust. So when the two animals are getting to know each other, we're looking at what is good for the individual, but also what is good for the collective of the couple. So what is good for me and what is good for you? Because if it's good for me, then I want to be able to inform and let my partner know, because ultimately we want system one or animal one and animal two. If they're both good, then the love between the two of them thrives and survives. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get to know each other and come from a place of understanding and not criticizing. So I think that's a really good takeaway of being able to look potentially at what animal am I, and what animal is my partner, and potentially as I'm approaching them that way, is it working for them? Or maybe I need to learn a different way. It's not they're right and I'm wrong, or vice versa. It's I just need to learn how to be that. And then what you would be doing is stepping forward together by learning about each other for the higher purpose of a loving relationship, is to develop that loyalty, that devotion, and that fidelity about actually supporting each other and having each other's back. So I'm just going to leave it at that today to have a little think about how to be with the animal you picked, and potentially getting out of the criticism, the blame, the contempt, and all of the defensiveness about they're not right or what they're not doing right, but taking it from a different approach, which is how do I learn to be with them by trying to understand them. Okay, have a great day. Take care. See you next time.